My videos are for entertainment only. All source materials in my videos are from the public domain and comply with the USA Fair Use and UK Fair Dealing Guidelines. Hi everyone, Celt News here. Well, I'm shocked, I'm sure a lot of you are too, that 59 MPs, members of Parliament, would do something like this. There are so many reasons why this is not just unwise, but dangerous. Piers Morgan is saying that it's dangerous, and I agree. The first thing is that it's on the government, on the House of Commons letterhead, which is totally wrong because this is a personal thing. It's not been voted in Parliament or anything, and it's just some sort of personal fan letter that she has written to Meghan and has got her buddies to agree with it. It's very immature, and it just shows that you don't need any intelligence to become a member of Parliament. Public servants are supposed to remain impartial, and I'm sure that they have to sign some sort of code of conduct, and this is just, I'm sure that this woman that kicked this off, Ms. Lynch, is going to get reprimanded for this. It's interesting that there are no actual signatures on the letter, just the names of the people. And it's expected that Prince Charles will remain silent on this, but obviously will do something. He will not be happy with this at all. Her Majesty won't be happy with this. This is totally going against the monarchy. They are servants to the monarchy, and the very snide reference to colonialism is an absolute slap in the face for the monarchy. It's a total insult to the Queen. I doubt any of them will be happy with this, and I think there's going to be something going on behind the scenes now. There has been anyway, but this will probably get things moving. The fact that it was addressed to Clarence House, that is where Prince Charles resides, and I think they wanted to make sure that he saw this. Also, the fact that it was made public is to make sure that Meghan gets it. Very clever. It's quite shocking. This is just totally unprofessional, and I really cannot believe that this woman did this. I'll read through the letter, giving my comments and my thoughts as I do it. So yeah, it starts off, Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex, Clarence House, London. Letterhead, totally out of order, using the House of Commons letterhead, and then addressing it to Clarence House, Prince Charles's address. Your guess is as good as mine. Then we have, Dear Madam, and this is something I want to address, is the way the letters ended. Anybody that knows grammar, good grammar, if you address a letter, Dear Madam, you would end it yours faithfully. They've ended it yours sincerely. Moving on, as women MPs of all political persuasions, that in itself is a joke because they are primarily the Labour Party. Most of these, nearly all of these MPs are Labour. We wanted to express our solidarity with you. So, solidarity, but nobody signed it. Going on, with you in taking a stand against the often distasteful and misleading nature of the stories printed in a number of our national newspapers concerning you, your character and your family. There are always stories printed about well-known people, film stars, singers, the royal family, and often misleading. So why are they speaking out about this? And it goes on, concerning you, your character and your family. On occasions, stories and headlines have represented an invasion of your privacy and have sought to cast aspersions about your character without any good reason as far as we can see. Well, doesn't that say a lot? As far as they can see, which isn't very far, is it? Because most people by now, there are concerning things that they have discovered about Meghan that we have seen with our own eyes. So they've basically said that they can't see very far. Even more concerning still, we are calling out what can only be described as outdated colonial undertones to some of these stories. Calling out. So what are they? Are they a mouthpiece for Meghan in Parliament? Are they Are they allowed to do this? The colonial undertones comment is the one that is concerning, and the reasons why I said, because of it is a slap in the face to the royal family. So it is racist. As women members of parliament from all backgrounds, why aren't the men speaking out? Maybe they can see through her. We stand with you in saying it cannot be allowed to go unchallenged. Although we find ourselves being women in public life in a very different way to you. So what does that mean? Does it mean that they're men at home? Although we find ourselves being women in public life in a very different way to you. We share an understanding of the abuse and intimidation, which is now so often used as a means of disparaging women in public office from getting on with our very important work. So they formed a little fan club to pander to their heroine, Meghan. With this in mind, we expect the national media to have the integrity to know when a story is in the national interest. Well, I would expect that a member of parliament would have the integrity to know what to write on, what to write and when to write it, and if to write it at all. Well, they need to bring it up in parliament, don't they? The normal way, and see if they get anybody agreeing with them. Not send an open letter like this. You have our assurances that we stand with you in solidarity on this. We will use the means at our disposal to ensure that our press accept your right to privacy. Wow, I wonder what the press think about this. And show respect, and that their stories reflect the truth. So they're going to police the press. I'm wondering how they're going to do that. We will use the means at our disposal to ensure that our press accept your right to privacy and show respect, and that their stories reflect the truth. Yours sincerely, then it has all their names, but they haven't signed it. That's a bit of a cop-out, isn't it? Anyway, let me know what you think. I think it's shocking. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.